I wish I'd stop smiling. My family wish I'd stop wildin'. I'm still on the east side smoking with my OG. 'Cause they the only one.
Good, you sound beautiful. Let me see your background here.
Right.
You go to a spa, this car. He's in great condition.
Oh, baby, come on.
Drives away and is arrested down the street. Now it's his turn to be questioned. 36-year-old Shaka Khan was invited over by a decoy posing as a young teen he met in a chat room. He brought beer and condoms, just like the decoy asked.
She goes that, my mom is gone and I'm 13 and we can get naked and we can do this. You know, she made it sound like, wow, this would be the greatest thing, you know? At first it was like, oh yeah, this is cool.
What else did you two talk?
But yeah, it's Friday. I'm ready to dive in. And it's not a dead giveaway because I thought about it, and you know what? God. All right, so I'm gonna go with the Jerry Wayne Martin kosis. You know it. I don't know. You can just say I was about what, like 2 or 3. I don't know, just way back. No, but yeah, Jerry Wayne kosis. I watch this shit every day. I have to cover it. I have to do it justice. And I have a fat ass joint, which I really don't recommend for your throat while you're recording. But I didn't smoke it, so I was just like, well, why not, you know? And it's Friday, so and fuck it. Hopping right into it. Let's go. Oh yeah, shout out to Joey's Tcap channel for the upload. Ooh, let's go back to that name. J.M. kosis. All right, what he's really missing is the W, and then that'd be his whole fucking name on the shit. Jerry, sir, where did you walk from today? Oh, okay. He's a Backstreet Boy. Look how he's walking. Okay, Jerry. Well. He looks, well. That is so sketchy. Just coming through the side door, bro. Like, I don't even like going in through my side door. So what the fuck am I telling a stranger to go through my side door for? Like, do they ever think about shit like that? Like, oh, come to the side door. Like, you know, you've been over here a couple times. Like, no. But to get these guys, essentially, you know, how they want them, you know, within the trap, it works, you know. You spin the globe, and this shit is happening everywhere. Still to this day, and prior to this recording, you know, you'd be surprised what's been going on in the world. We just have fucking phones to record the shit now. Like, could you imagine fucking caveman have fucking iPhone fucking recording dinosaurs and shit, and fucking could you imagine fucking just random iPhone just dropped in the middle of nowhere in fucking 10,000 BC? Like, that should be nuts. Like, what the fuck? Anybody home? It appears that you're gonna go find out, Jerry. So why don't you just walk in and find out your damn self? What a polite gent. You know, he's the only predator that I've seen in this thing to actually close the door behind him. And he's not in a rush. And it was a far walk. In there in Cali, right? Yeah, so for me, I thought Cali was hot, you know, but I've been to Cali. I guess it does depend on the season. I've been to Anaheim, and it was okay. Like, yeah, the temperature compared to Miami's temperature, it was fucking gold. Yeah, so I was just like wondering, like, why the fuck does he have on a windbreaker, long pants, to go for a 2-hour and 45-minute walk?
You got a workout today.
And obviously, he's putting in work, lady. So, one at a time.
Say what?
Say what?
Had a nice little walk today.
Let me close this
Got a
weed.
workout today.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
Had a nice little walk today.
Why did you switch it up, bro? I had a nice little walk today. So you know what that means, decoy. You know what that means. Oh, like he's kind of smiling right before Chris like kind of grabs his attention, or lack thereof. Like, all right. So at this moment, I'm thinking he hears Chris walking. I highly doubt Chris is wearing like some moccasins or some like loafers or some shit. This man's wearing like fucking tap dance shoes or some shit. You know, very polished. Attire. Get you some dress shoes, man. You'll be surprised how people treat you.
Yeah, where did you have to walk from?
Oh man, nobody talks about Jerry's head. Like, it's like it's not even round, you know? Like, it's not round. This is like a oval. Like, what the fuck? That shit is not round. It's like a...
Oh, way.
Or if you go that way, circular.
Way.
Whoa.
Had a nice little walk today. Yeah, where did you have to walk from?
Ooh.
Oh, way.
Wait. Why don't you have a seat over here?
Way. Why don't you come on over here and have a seat on the stool for me, please? Sure.
Sure.
Where did you walk from today?
Chris is an ass, man. He knows, like, already, like, way. Chris is like, this guy's a moron. Perfect. And Chris lets out a sigh of just relief when he gets closer. Then Chris can automatically tell he's, not the sharpest tool or sharpest knife in the drawer. And he's not. I don't even think he's in the drawer. Like, just watch Chris's like relief. Like, okay, this is not gonna be complicated.
A seat on the stool for me, please. Sure. Where did you walk from?
He puts his hands down, puts the paperwork down. I mean, the transcript, the chat log. And Chris is just smiling at him. This is Chris's smile. This is weird. He's like, so where are you going today?
From today.
Ooh, Chris looked him up and down.
Stool for me, please. Sure. Where did you walk from today?
Where did you walk from today?
Oh, from
Riverside.
Please sit down. Riverside.
Oh man, and why is he sitting like this, like that seems very uncomfortable, honestly. Like I couldn't sit like this for more than I wouldn't sit like this. I would autocorrect myself. Like, what the fuck? Pull the chair back, Jerry.
Yeah.
How far was the walk?
How far was the walk?
Yeah,
How far was the walk?
I don't remember.
But you just did it.
It was pretty far though.
Oh man, I really think he does have like I mean, he's cunning in some ways, but he is there's a couple screws loose. Most deaf. Fuck that. He's a pedo. Fuck that. I'm going all the way in. This man's fucking retarded. Like, look how his hands drop. Like, look how his hand dropped. Just like he didn't place his hand on his knee. It like just fell. Like he had no control over this shit. Like he just became paralyzed or some shit.
I don't remember. It was pretty far though.
Like it just fell on his leg.
So far on a Sunday morning.
Well, besides going to a dentist and
Outside.
going to meet a friend.
Say hi and meet a friend.
Hi, and meet a friend.
Yeah, but I probably got the wrong address.
The wrong address.
The wrong address.
Most likely.
Most likely. And why do you say that? With this fucking pixelated ass fucking perfect smile. Like, what the fuck? Like, did he have veneers? Like, I don't think, like, his mouth opens the entire segment. Like, I don't think you can see what's inside of his mouth besides this.
And why do you
Like, and that's it.
say that?
No, because I.
Well, like, does he have veneers already? Like, was he trying to start that back then? Like, was he, like, just, like, a stupid fuck? Like, a dumb fuck who just, like, fell, like, face first on his teeth, like, a couple times? And, you know, they had to get veneers for good old Jerry Wayne. Jerry Wayne Kosis is, he's single, ladies. He is currently unemployed, but does collect unemployment. So, yeah, I would definitely milk him. But no, fuck that. This man's probably getting like disability. Like 30 years old, working at a park, not a bad thing. I don't look down upon things like that. I've had to do what I had to do in certain points in my life, which I wasn't the most ecstatic about. But you know, you could say he works at a park. Who knows if he fucking runs the park? But no, he is the park attendant. Essentially, he's the I don't know why he didn't say maintenance. I mean, you're maintaining the park, but it sounds better. But for Jerry, you know, he takes life as it comes, and maybe a little bit slower. But yeah, picking up trash and all that in LA, like I'm pretty sure like somebody like Jerry, I don't know, he could just be in backgrounds or something. I don't know, like it's not like it's Hollywood over there, but it's like, I don't know, like what else could this fucking guy do besides this fucking shit? Like they must be paying him well. I mean, he had a computer. He wasn't like on JPW's tip fucking using excuse me, using fucking the library to get in contact with the decoy. He is it seems like he has a personal device, you know. I'm gonna like this joint. And yeah, man, Jerry Wayne Kosis, man, take off this goddamn windbreaker, fucking polo blue shirt. Like where you going? Like fucking where you going?
Wrote down 77.
And 17. So what makes you think you got the wrong address? Well, I'm just guessing.
27.
Yeah, 17.
Oh man, he's breathing a little bit. Like I think he knows what's good. He's just acting like that, you know. You know, I don't like when. All right. When you have a mental illness, right, or like depression, or stuff like that. Yeah, I totally get it because I have it. I have depression. I have anxiety. Like, my hands get sweaty, shit like that. All of that. Like, my heart rate pumps. Like, bruh, like it's something. But I had to get over that pity party. Like, once I got over that pity party and stopped, like, oh, I'm depressed, so I'ma just like, pretty much it's like, oh, he's like he's like, oh, I'm mildly retarded, so I'ma just stick my dick in a 12-year-old. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. Like, no, you how Donnie says, recognize when you recognize, and you seek a way to better yourself. Like what fucking what I'm on fucking Prozac and and Xanax, so it's real. That shit's real. And you can't always chalk up things to your mental illness. You can't. Sometimes you really just have to persevere, and especially if you're medicated too. Especially if you're medicated, there's no reason to have a pity party for yourself because you're getting the help. I can see if you were undiagnosed and you're just like, fuck it, but that's completely different. I know how that is. That is completely like, you're trying to find out what the fuck is wrong. Like, is it the orange juice I drank this morning? Like, what the fuck is it? Like, did I like play the wrong song, or like, am I like what? But you get your ass evaluated, and you move forward, and you just keep it moving. Like, but this guy, I think he's mildly retarded. Honestly, I really don't know how he got that job. And honestly, I think it's a part-time job. I don't even think it's full-time. Jerry's 30, and he is like Yasan. Yasan, buddy. I'm gonna need you to stop shaking, buddy, because you're not gonna be able to hear what I have to say if you keep shaking, buddy. I love that shit. But yeah, this for Jerry, how do you do this? How do you go about it? Even with Dustin McFetridge, right? Like, he had a physical disability, and he may have a little damager up there, with his memory, but this guy is clearly mildly retarded. I would say mildly autistic. And I don't even think he takes meds. Like, I just think, like, this is him. This is Jerry.
7.
The son that doesn't get introduced.
77.
Yeah, 17.
So what makes you think you got the wrong address here?
Well, I'm just guessing.
You're just...
Whoa. Well.
Well.
Him and Tunnels, right? Because Tunnels keeps his mouth fairly closed throughout his segment, right? I'm thinking, not for Tunnels, but for Wayne, for Jerry, like, maybe he has, like, some kind of, I'm just trying to, like, rationalize it, really. Maybe he has some kind of, association, disorder. Like, how, like, people have, like, out-of-body experiences or whatever, and I only say that because I've experienced it, and, like, you have, like, the ability to fucking move your hands and shit like that, but it's like taking an extra strength to do so or some shit, and it's like, I don't know in his mind if he thinks his lip is more up or is, like, you would feel this, like, you like if he keeps going on the way he's going on, like he's probably gonna need Sensodyne later down the line, like just to let air just hit the bottom of his teeth. Like, come on, bro, what are you doing? Close your mouth.
I'm just guessing.
I'm just guessing.
Who was your friend?
This man looked like Reptar to me, man. I don't know why. I don't know why. Reptar's fucking green. But he just looks like one of those fucking what was that movie called? What the fuck was that movie called? Oh man. God. Jurassic Park. He looks like one of them fucking brown fucking lizard dinosaur looking fucking things. Like, this man and his nose, like what the fuck, like what is he, like what is his ethnic background, like what is your ethnic what is your ethnic background? Fuck it, I can't say the other word, fuck it, I can, but it's fucking oh man, not your ethnic background, your oh man, I know ethnicity. Oh man, I just can't say that shit.
Say hi and meet a friend.
That shit's a tongue tired.
Hi and meet a friend.
Hi and meet a friend.
Walk so far on a Sunday.
Pretty long.
What would make you walk so far on a Sunday morning?
Well, outside to say hi and meet a friend.
Hi and meet a friend.
Yeah, but I probably got the wrong address.
The wrong address.
Most likely.
Most likely. And why do you say that?
No, because I wrote down
Well,
77.
77.
Yeah, 17.
Man, what if he only brushed like this part of his teeth and like he opens up his like whole mouth and this shit's like yellow as fuck? That'd be funny as fuck.
So what makes you think you got the wrong address here?
Well, I'm just guessing.
Well, besides me lying and looking away and trying to come up with answers, I'm just guessing.
Just guess. Who was your friend who you were coming to see?
I believe Chloe. I think you have the right address for Chloe. I do. Correct.
I believe it would be Chloe.
Chloe.
Right. Well, you've got the right address for Chloe.
I do.
Yeah. And how old?
Oh, look at that face, man. He's like, fuck. He's like, fuck. The retard act is not working. Like, obviously, he knows I have like some sort of disability, and that is not working. Fuck. I already changed the address. Fuck. And I have no car, and I walked here. How the fuck am I gonna get home? Is what he maybe thought, 10 minutes later.
So what makes you think you got the wrong address here?
Well,
I'm just guessing.
I'm just guessing.
You're just guessing. And who was your friend who you were coming to see?
I believe it would be Chloe.
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 Well, you've got the right address.
Chris dips the
I
neck.
do.
Yeah. And how old is Chloe?
I believe about 18.
18? That would make it better for your story.
Why 18? Oh, excuse me. Oh man, why 18? Why it can't be like 19 or 21 or 20? Chloe. I believe she's about 16, 17, 18. 16, 17, 18. Yeah, that's what I read on the chat log. It's not what it says here. You can tell that Kevin Westerbeck had no doubts in his mind what he wanted to do that night. So I grab the chat log and I confront him and I tell him to go, have a seat on the stool, and it's like we met and, we're gonna talk about hockey. I had no intentions of this, sir. So it's my fault?
She was 18, wouldn't
Yeah.
Because she'd be an adult then.
What is over there? Like,
Yeah, I know.
And there wouldn't be a problem with
what
you
the
visiting
fuck
her.
was over there?
18, would it?
Yeah.
Because she'd be an adult then.
What? Like,
Well, that would make it better for your story if she was 18, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because she'd be an adult.
what is over here, Jerry? Like, do you have like a sixth sense? Like, is there a fucking ghost in this bitch? Like,
Then.
Yeah, I know.
And there wouldn't be a problem with you visiting her.
Yeah.
But that's not what she told you on the internet, is it?
what the fuck was he really looking at? What the fuck? Like, what are you looking at, yo? Like, get your ass fucking handed to you, and like, this man's looking at the fucking board, like reading like what the fuck the laundry list of shit to do and chores and shit. Like, no, bro, you fucked up, Jerry Wayne. Martin Kosis.
I believe not.
You believe not.
I believe not.
Yes.
And what age
Yes.
did she say?
And notice how this hand is still right here. It's like this limb is dead.
I believe 13.
13.
And like, this man's like a dog. This is the only indicator that you have of any body language. Like, this is the equivalent of his tail.
Did she say?
That's all he does is tap
13.
and think of bullshit to say.
And how old are you?
30.
30.
30. And you're
You know, to me, I thought he was lying. But how do you have sharp ass ears right here and then it goes to a nice little slope? Like what do you mix with? Like fucking Elf? Like, what the fuck? That shit looks like a whole Dorito. What the fuck? Like,
your name is?
Jerry.
Jerry
What's your last name?
Kosis.
Kosis.
And why did you come here, Jerry?
Well-
To see a 13-year-old girl.
And outside of maybe starting a friendship, nothing else serious.
Starting a friendship.
Yeah.
And do you see an issue with a 30-year-old man starting a friendship with a 13-year-old girl who's
Yeah, I
all
can
alone?
see. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. But if you weren't here, I wouldn't have. But I see it now since you're wanting me to say. I see it. But I'm just agreeing because I think that's the right thing to do.
You see why that might be a problem?
Yes.
You have
Yes.
children yourself.
No.
Chris, save your time. Save your fucking time. Like, what kind of chihuahua is he getting, huh?
None. What made you feel so comfortable?
Chris looked away from his ass like, what the fuck am I dealing with? Like,
Coming into your home.
Chris is really just trying to get his thoughts together. Like, he is really lost. Like,
Where there was apparently a 13-year-old girl home alone.
Well, outside.
well, outside of being a mentor and maybe a big brother, perhaps, if anything. A big brother. Yeah, if anything. And what, in your mind, Jerry, what does an older brother do with his young adopted sister?
You wanting to be, I guess a mentor or something like that.
A mentor?
Bullshit.
A mentor in what way?
Positive, I would hope.
Positive.
Correct. He looked away like Chris, are you fucking deaf? Like,
Positive.
he doesn't get tone. Like, he does not get tone. Like, like, positive. Like, that is skeptical tone. Like, that is being skeptical. Like, really, Jerry, Wayne. Like, where's your fucking helmet? Like, back in 2005, they wore helmets. Where's your fucking helmet?
I would hope.
Positive. So how were you going to
This
measure
man looks away like, are you fucking deaf, Chris? I said positive. Positive. Like, yeah. He looked away like, yeah, I just said that.
Positive, I would hope.
Positive.
Yeah. Did you not hear me?
So how were you going to mentor this 13-year-old girl?
Well, let me look away and just try to get these gears running inside of my head. Let's see. Maybe some water sports. Some water sports. maybe some homework. Homework? Well, that's helpful. Oh, no, wait, that's handy. Chris is an asshole, man.
Most of the things I would do would just be all within that I could possibly, give to. I'll give anybody.
What, sir?
All within that I could possibly, give to. I'll give anybody.
What?
All
What, sir? Sir? Excuse me?
Most of the things I would do would just be all within.
And he takes some deep breaths. I mean, not to say like, he can't be congested or whatever, but the way his nostrils are aerodynamically like, divided on his goddamn, obviously divided, but the way they are fucking slanted on his goddamn nose, he takes some deep breaths. Like you see his whole chest move, like you see the whole chest cavity expand, like.
I could possibly, give to. I'll give anybody. Be a big brother or not.
Big brother.
Aspect, yes.
So you were coming here to be the big brother.
I would like to try to be one.
You would.
If possible.
And what kind of things in your mind does a big brother do with his 13-year-old adopted sister?
Well, first I like to lubricate, kiss, fondle, caress, penetrate. Let's see. What else? What he would like to do? He would like to also get pissed on. Let's see. And I think some extreme water sports, like something else this man wanted.
Wow.
Oh, and he wanted a tutor. That's what he wanted, because he's trying to get his GED. That's what it is.
Help out with homework.
Help out with homework? Can you spell homework? Like G shit. Like can you like is that one word, or is it two words, or is it one of those compound words? Like what? Let me know, Jerry.
How about with homework?
What is this, 43? I'm guessing it's 43. Yeah, it says 43. No, her name's 43? No, she said she was 43.
That's handy. What else?
And that monkey's in his head fucking drumming like... he's trying to come up with some beats like... That monkey's in his head like this.
Talk about things that's possible. Things, give brotherly advice.
Brotherly advice.
Sir?
About things like what?
Anything in general.
Anything in general?
Anything in general.
Yeah.
Like what, Jerry? What? Ooh, this is actually... And they're still straight. Weird looking.
Possible.
Now, the kind of brotherly advice you talk about in your chat here doesn't seem like the wholesome kind of homework type advice you're talking to me about.
Okay.
What are you talking about, Chris? I'm here to tutor this girl. I'm here to mentor this girl. I'm here to make sure she gets a decent education. I'm here to make sure that she doesn't fall privy to the dumb shit that happens in middle to high school. To make sure that she grows up knowing that she is going to feel, a little bit different, throughout the ages of 12 to 18. Definitely be there for her and coach her and mentor her through those difficult transgressions or ups and downs emotionally. Very emotionally charged time for these young individuals, as Chris says. But mostly, yeah, I was trying to make sure she kept a level head and stuck to the books. I heard she was very good in academics, and I just thought I needed a friend to talk to be honest. The IT predator, fucking what the fuck is his name? Oh man, Saddam Hussein? What the fuck is his name? Not Andy, man, not Singh. Fucking well, they seem like nice guys. And did you tell the people at your workplace that you were coming here? No, they don't know. I'm sure they don't know. You just wanted a friend to talk to at 34, man.
You know what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some pretty inappropriate stuff in here.
Yes.
Yes.
And the kind of mentoring you're talking about in your chat involves
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
doing some sexual things.
Sexual things.
I never said anything in that nature.
I never said anything of that nature. Like, is Dustin McFetrich in the back of his head? Like it's like Jerry, but it's Dustin talking. Like, well, like it's like both of them like trying to like simultaneously talk at the same time. Like, shit just blending in. Like.
Well, her getting on top of you and urinating on you.
Ew, with the water sports. I guess I really don't know what water sports is. Like, what the fuck? But I'm assuming it has to do that. It has to be that, right? Piss on me, right? Water sports, right? I guess, right?
How?
Wow. Are you done eating, sir? Wow. When you're at a restaurant. Wow. I'm gonna do that shit. Sir, are you done eating? Wow.
I got the chat right here, Jerry. I mean,
Oh man, Jerry's like, man, let me give it a quick glance to see if he actually has that, or is he fucking bluffing? Because I can still my way out of this.
I can read it back to you if you'd like.
No, that's
you don't have
alright.
to.
You don't have to.
You talk about whether or not she drinks.
Damn. I don't drink. That's why I always say damn. Drinking, it just lowers your inhibitions and turns you into a completely different person. I don't know. I mean, not in my case. It's not like I'm an angry drunk or anything like that. I just remember, I remember every time I got intoxicated by alcohol, and I was a very flirtatious person, like, and I wasn't slurring my words at all, so that shit just seemed like I was just, like, not drunk and just saying, like, fuck it, and that's not, man, that's not a good thing. I was, like, flirting with some dude's wife in front of him, like, what the fuck, at an event. I was like, wow, like, no more of this. But I could smoke every day and be fine. Not, like, what, like, why is this illegal? Like, why do they ban shit that obviously and clinically helps people? Like, I what is that philosopher's name? I think Confucius used to smoke. I think. Don't pin me to that, but I think, like,
You talk about tickling her.
yeah, that, but besides tickling, I was just gonna put my dick in her mouth, Chris. What else? What else do you want from me?
Yeah, that. But nothing.
You talk about seeing her cuter side.
Her cuter side.
What's my cuter side if you pull your pants and panties down?
Yeah, Jerry's like, fuck, man. Damn, you know what? I wish I was at the park right now, looking at some fucking trees, picking up some fucking Lay's potato chip bags and shit. Well,
I said if I would.
whoa,
I would be.
whoa.
I said if I would, I would be.
And he looked down like, alright, so disabilities, right? Especially intellectual disabilities. So, all right, let's say somebody has the mind of a 7-year-old, right? All right, so with that, right, you don't, treat them any differently. Well, obviously in certain situations, but, like, you see how he looked down, right? Like, he knew, like, he did something wrong. Like, no matter if he's 30 and he has a 14-year-old mind, like, regardless, he knew. That's like my whole thing with it. And especially when they express it, yeah, he's Jerry. People think he really doesn't really have any like non-verbals, but just his non-verbals are just fucking verbal. Like, it's screaming out to me just shit. Like,
Side, if you pull your pants and panties down.
and really, it's his non-verbals are his eyes darting around, his hand fucking beating on the table, fucking Donkey Kong slapping the fucking drums in his fucking head to try to think. Like, honestly, like,
I said if I would be.
that doesn't even make any sense. If I would be.
Side. What's my cuter side if you pull your pants and panties down?
I said if I would be.
What's my cuter side if you pull your pants and panties down? So obviously, just to be analytical and anal, oh shit, let's be mature, guys. It begs the question, like, there's no pass for this, at all. Not even for Dark Hero, with schizophrenia. But two different things, mildly retarded schizophrenia, two different things. Like, but I don't know how old Jerry is mentally, the crazy part about this whole shit, like a fat ass plot twist would be that nothing is wrong with Jerry and he got into a car accident and he had some like neurological, fucking, like, some of his motor skills were slowed and that was it. And he acts like this, like, that'd be crazy, right? I don't know, man. I just be thinking like outside of the fucking taco show.
I was trying to dance around that.
Dance around that? Like, his phrases are fucking awesome.
Yeah, well, you were trying to dance.
Even Chris was like, well, shit. Well, yeah. Actually, you're right. Yeah, you were trying to dance around that. You're absolutely correct.
How did that work out for you?
Well,
skipped over it, I believe.
I tried to dance around that. How did that work out for you? I skipped over it, I believe.
I don't want to get that far into that side of a chat.
And what side? That begs the question to me. What side of a chat are you referring to, Jerry? A sexual side or platonic side, perverted side, which is obviously sexual since her age, but it all groups into one. But which side? Obviously not the mentor side, because yeah, I mean, you graduated from fucking what, 4th grade at the top of your class, but still,
That's, you didn't want to get too far on that side of a chat.
Yeah.
You talk about what kind of clothes you'd like her to wear. Tank top, a micro mini skirt.
He's looking like I typed that. That is so
She asks
sick.
about panties, and you say, you can't go without that?
Ew.
I mean, you basically ask.
Did he shake his head like, yeah, you're right, bro? Like, no, like, can you go without
basically
that?
ask her to urinate on. Right?
Alright.
Right. How do you ask somebody that? Like, I don't want to get pissed on. like if I had to get pissed on, like if it was life or death and I had to get pissed on, I pray to God that that person's been drinking straight water for the past 7 days.
Right?
Right.
Is that appropriate talk to have with a 13-year-old girl?
No, it's not.
Nope, it's not. Wasn't thinking too clearly. What?
Wasn't thinking too clearly.
Must be that weak coffee.
Do you do this sort of thing often?
No.
Like he just stops. Like no. Like no explanation. Like, these are not. These are not multiple choice, Jerry. These are fill in the fucking blank extended response questions. Like this is not a multiple choice test, Jerry. What the fuck? C for nope.
So I suppose this is the first time you've done anything like this.
Like he's making Chris work. He's making Chris act. Like he's pulling Chris. He's pulling these questions out of Chris. Like if he spoke more, it'll be less questions.
Yes.
Maybe, because it all depends on what he says.
But saying it's the first time really doesn't matter because you're here.
And you see those breaths? Like they always catch me. Like I always notice them. Like his whole body's moving. Like does he not breathe through his nose? Like is this shit like pushed down? Did he get smacked with a frying pan? Like what the fuck?
So I suppose this is the first time you've done anything like this.
Yes.
Jerry, bro, like let me retract that, bro. Jerry, you know, all right, so all right, like I have a family member, right, and he's not all there, right, and he has a girlfriend, and well I have a cousin. He's intellectually disabled, and he has a girlfriend, and she is intellectually disabled as well, but they can function and stuff like that, and they play games and fucking they're older than me, and they play games and fucking go to the movies once a month, and they do a whole lot of shit a lot of people with tighten screws don't do. But you'd be surprised, like they have like I wouldn't say websites for like, you know, just that, but they have like how would you call them? Forums, like you know, like they have special nights, like when once you get into like a certain community, you know, like with the intellectually disabled, they have like you know, they have activities, you know, listed for them, and I love that, you know, it keeps them going, and yeah, like, and he's like, he's way gone, like way, I wouldn't say way gone, way further than Jerry. I just think Jerry should have just been evaluated and taken his disability check, like, and all this would have came into play. Like he would have found, like, you know, I mean, not to say like, you know, just because you're mentally handicapped you have to be with somebody who's mentally handicapped as well. Like that's, you know, not the case. Like there's I've seen relationships where there are people out there who date, it'll be a full able-bodied person dating somebody in a wheelchair, and no erection time. So you know, it's you know, it's all about where you're at, like age-wise, mentality-wise, and stuff like that. But yeah, like me just, you know, running out to go fuck, like I'm kind of like like, bruh, like where's your like, you been tested, bro? Like, and it's fucking COVID and fucking Delta COVID or some shit, like a new strand or some shit of COVID or some shit like that. And I'm like, man, I'm chilling right now. Definitely. It's too much of a risk, man. Like, I don't think I don't know. I'm not moving the same even after this is all done, and it's not gonna be done until like because Delta's out, and now they're. I'm not even gonna get into that. Like, let me not.
Saying it's the first time really doesn't matter because you're here and you were willing to do it.
Well, you're kind of right, Chris. This is so sick.
So that really doesn't get you off the hook, does it?
No.
Now,
What do you do for a living, Jerry?
I'm a park attendant.
A park attendant. And presumably in that position you have contact with teenage kids, girls and boys.
All at the legal age.
open your mouth, Jerry. It's okay.
I guess 18.
I guess
When you say
18.
park attendant, what exactly do you do?
And then they go around pick up trash and stuff like that.
In public parks?
Yeah.
In what
Yes,
city?
sir.
LA.
LA. And so you're in the public parks and you're exposed to kids.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Like, that just destroys everything you said previously, Jerry. Like, just shut the hell up.
Is this appropriate behavior for somebody who is out in the public?
Oh, shit, my
who's in
bad.
contact with children, teenagers.
No, it's not.
So what should happen to you, Jerry?
Well, I should be able to go back home and do the same thing again and essentially come back naked.
Well, you dealt with under the legal extent of the law.
Did you bring anything with you today?
Chris is like, all right, man, I'm done with this fucking guy. Did you bring anything with you today? Fuck.
Nope.
Anything for
Chloe.
Nope.
You're sure?
Positive.
Well, there's a couple things you need to know. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Oh!
We're doing a story on adults who try to meet.
His eyes are affixed on the cameramen that are walking in, which is fucking crazy. Like, he's not even looking at Chris anymore. Fuck Chris. Chris is just, man, I just tapped the mic. Fuck. Chris is just fucking, there now. Like, he's focused on the cameraman. What the fuck is this?
If there's anything else you'd like to say,
It's almost like his jaw wants to drop a little bit. Like,
we'd like to hear it. If not, you're obviously.
oh, that is the whole body shit. He said no, like, and body language. That is maybe one of the biggest non-verbals he's done with his whole body.
Okay.
Feel free. If not, you're obviously.
Just that.
If there's anything else you'd like to say, we'd like to hear it. If not, you're obviously free to go.
Okay.
And then if you didn't know, like, Jerry underwent some stem cell research, and I think when the cameraman came is when he had some stem cells fucking activate, because now he starts speaking and using decent words that are more than 3 letters.
Could it be possible to ask if I could be anonymous, or would I just be exposed?
Anonymous and exposed. I doubt he can spell anonymous.
Could it be possible to ask if I could be anonymous, or would I just be exposed?
We have made no decisions as to who's going to be in the story yet. We just don't know.
Okay.
We have made no decisions yet as far as who's going to be in the story, but you can write down my number. I can give you a card. I can keep you informed. Informed? Chris, I'm not going to be able to go to sleep now. What the fuck are you trying to keep me informed about? When I'm like, what the fuck? It's time to leave the country, Holmes. But I'm not doing shit like this, so I don't gotta leave.
But you're free to go.
But you're free to go. You're free to go. You're free to go.
I understand.
I understand. And he gets up with his back a little, like, perked out a little bit.
I understand.
Ew. Oh, this cameraman doesn't give a fuck, man. This cameraman has balls, man. Oh, shit, man. Like, no vest. I recently found out. I was watching. I think. Yeah, I was on Chris's page. And I think he said what in that sting where what Michael Lebrano was in, the Did you dose him? Or Spencer, man, I cannot get over that comment. Did you dose him? Like where Michael Lebrano was, that he was wearing a bulletproof vest, and I didn't know that until like recently, and I was like, But obviously, Papi, Chico over here, he's not wearing no fucking, he's over here like, yo, I need to get all this fucking money to get to my fucking wife and my fucking, let me not even go into this guy's, but, yo, like, he doesn't give a fuck, man, and he has balls of steel, man. Fuck with this guy, man. Like, what the fuck? Did he take off his shoes? Oh, I guess he did. He's a polite predator, too. Everybody calls Juan Lee. Yeah, wow. You decorated this? This looks like a restaurant. Juan Lee is not the only one who took off his shoes. I think a couple other predators did too. But not as noticeable like Juan Lee. Juan Lee is just, he is polite. Hi, how are you? I'm Juan. Hi, Juan. Nice to meet you. Oh, now he got the retarded walk. Like, it's too late, bro. You should have been doing that inside. Oh man, yeah, man, 30, and I know what's happening right here. You know how you just try to put your shoe on, and the fucking shit is not, the flap in the back is not, letting you get your whole foot in there. Probably because the shoe fits exactly the size, or it's exactly the size. That usually only works when you have a size up, not a size up, a half. I forgot. We're not in Europe. And in the United States, we can have halves and shit. Like, I think in Europe too. I must be tripping. But there should be like 47, size 47. Like, what the fuck's gonna come out the back? A fucking. Ooh, I like this part. I like it. Ooh, so he's like, fuck. All right, let me fix my shoe. Turn around, put your hands behind your head. Turn around, put your hands behind your head. Okay. What's going on?
Is this going to be temporary or?
Oh man, like this guy is a good dad for some reason. Like, he just has that dad look, like he was born to be a dad. Like he has he off rip reminds me of John Dudinsky. Like, just the way he's walking up, like he's just confident. Like, I love the confidence. Like, he's just walking up like, let me get this fucking guy. Now that's power walking. And take this shit off. Ew. He got some 5 head on him, don't he? Jeez. Oh man, I wish that was where's the Cuban camera guy, man? He needs to zoom in on this shit, man. Damn. Like, the back of his head must have a hook in the back of that shit. He couldn't even take the hat off. His head fucking bobbing and shit. Yeah, I need to go home quickly. You got some place to go? Well. Oh man, that nose is one of a kind, man. Ooh.
No.
Well. That thing is way, way, way back there. Jerry, man, what are you doing to your head, bro? Like, this shit is like, well, that's a good 6 inches. What the fuck? And look at this beak on this man. Like, he must have been on Kevin Westerbeck's head in that picture. Like, what the fuck is this? Whoa. But yeah, you know, it happens like that. They take off the hat, and then you see a shitty card, and then a black string comes up. That's how it goes. Ew. All right, but yeah, happy Friday, man. I got more to come. Like, subscribe, comment, and just remember, I know what you did last summer.